Well, welcome. I stole the doghouse again. He's so stupid. Big D don't know nothing. Don't ever believe anything that guy tells you, 'cause I always steal his doghouse. Well, I want you to introduce you to myself. I'm what they call Spaz. Well, as Spaz, I am speaking for my leader and other minions out there. Yes, I admit that I am a minion. Us minions have to stick together, you know. We cannot have all you civilians out there making fun of us, Spazzy. Well, that's my name. Spaz and other minions, and making fun of our leader. I don't quite get why you guys don't know how to follow somebody. When you follow somebody, you do not have to think. You don't even have to take a bath every other day or every day. You can take it once or twice a month, or maybe 2 months one time. Our leader tells us we can do that as long as we ask him if it is okay. But when we ask him it is okay, then we do it. If we would think, that wouldn't be the case. That's what I'm getting at. You guys need to decide to become a minion, because when you're a minion, you don't have to think, and you know it. But while I am on here, and my leader told me I could do this, I ain't telling you who my leader is, but I'll get to the main point here in a minute. But my leader said if I come on here, he was going to buy me 4 packs of green Kool Aid and 2 yellow Kool Aid. I don't know what the yellow stands for, but I guess I'll figure it out. And he's going to give me 2 pats on the back and 1 wink. Yeah, he's going to give me a wink. That should tell you how great a minion I am. I'm willing to follow him through the depths of hell. I mean, the depths of where he lives. We have so much fun as minions. You guys just don't realize how fun we are and what we can do as minions. And for whatever reason, hi, Chase Elliott. You guys could become a minion. What is wrong with that? You, every one of you out there that's not a minion and don't follow my leader, you all need to apologize to him and us. Without him or us, life would be a lot different and a lot more difficult in his eyes. Yes, in his eyes. So you just have to follow our leader. And you guys should, every one of you, do an apology. It is so bad that you go against our leader. Apologize to him. Tell him you are sorry. Tell him you worship him, because you know he's just as good as God. If you don't believe some of this stuff, just ask him. I don't know why you don't get that. Apologize to him. Apologize to him for being able to have self thought, because he is the one that's supposed to do the thinking. It don't matter you can't be number one because he is, but apologize to him and recognize who he is and what he is. Apologize to our leader. Us minions feel really, really bad that you guys just don't understand about being a minion. When you are out there being a minion, you got the whole world by the tail. At least that's what he's telling us. So why would we not believe what he says? He says so much good stuff on life, and you guys try to laugh at him, snarl at him, make fun of him, and you make fun of his tractor. God, come on. You have to really make fun of his tractor? his 2-inch pipe or 5-inch pipe or whatever it is, you got to make fun of that too. You all need to apologize to him. Us minions apologize to him every day. We know we are wrong, so we apologize. We have to ask him when and where to think. Don't you think that's the easier way to go in life than thinking for yourself? When you think for yourself, you leave out the most important person in life, and that is our leader. You need to learn that our leader will not fall. He is our leader and always will be our leader, and he's the biggest Kool-Aid drinker. Or he says he don't drink Kool-Aid, and she says she don't drink Kool-Aid. And all this guys is squeezes say they don't drink Kool-Aid. But he told us, as minions, we can drink all the Kool-Aid we wanted. Isn't that interesting? You are all jealous, and you can just apologize and get it over with. Us minions know we're going to run this world. Yes, really, it's going to be our leader, but we're going to help him. He tells us what to say and what to think, and we're going to do it. We're going to move on, and every one of you needs to write a letter of apology. When you write that letter of apology, make sure you say a few things in there so he knows you mean business. You have to recognize him as being right all the time. You have to recognize what he says is always right. You have to recognize he's a hot looking guy or girl. You have to recognize that only one person can kiss the mirror, and that's a certain person. Our leader is the only one that can kiss the mirror. You know, the other day I was out doing some stuff around the house. I seen this mirror and I kissed it. Boy, was my leader ever upset with me. He said, "Look, you're a minion. You cannot do that." So I had to apologize to him. And he says, "What was you thinking?" Well, I was thinking, and he said, "No, remember, I think for you. Don't forget that." So, I went on doing other things, but he asked me to come on here to make sure every one of you guys know he's the leader and he wants more people to join him. But because you guys make fun of him and make fun of his tractor and make fun of his road and make fun of his garbage pit by his house, you all need to apologize to him. There is no way you should not apologize to him. Wouldn't life be easier if you just admit you're wrong and will apologize? Why will not you admit you're wrong and apologize? Are you afraid to apologize? Or what? I don't get it. You know he's right. We bow down to him as minions, so why don't you guys learn? It don't take much to learn when you give our leader all the right to think for us. It's easy to learn. Why don't you want to learn? You don't need to think to learn. He'll think for you, but yet you won't do it. And that's another thing. You need to apologize to him. Come on, apologize to him. Us minions will always stand up for our leader, and every one of you should be standing up for him too. Shame on you for not. Life is so much easier for us minions doing this. I remember the other day, and I found $1 on the ground, and I was with my leader. I picked it up and said, "Look what I found." He says, "I will take care of that for you. You do not have to worry about it." So I give him the dollar. You think I'm stupid? I'm not. I proved to him I appreciate him by giving him that dollar. All you other guys would have probably stuck in your pocket that's not a minion. Shame on you. Even for thinking that. You need to apologize to him. Go up to him or leave him a text and say, I apologize. I want to be one of your minions. You can think for me and do for me. Isn't that a simple way to do things? Less thinking, more action. He told me the other day the reason he don't want his minions to think, they don't do as much. They spend too much time thinking instead of doing what he wants us to do. And I said, okay, leader, I get it. So what about these other people out there that won't follow you? And he told me, he flat out told me that I needed to go out and tell everybody that I needed an apology. So that is what I am doing here. Every one of you need to apologize to my leader. Us minions don't like it when you do not follow his rules. You may not be a minion, but you could be, and you got to start to learn how to be a minion. If you're not a minion and you want to be a minion, just get a hold of Spaz here. Yeah, that's my name. And you know, he gave me that name. I wanted a different name, but he told me I couldn't do that, that I wasn't a worthy enough minion yet. And I wanted the name of, well, should I tell you? Do you want to know? Master. And he said, no way. He said, you're not even close to being a master. Don't give me that crap. You cannot be a master. A master, you would think, would be above me. You cannot be above me. And I said, well, I was thinking, and he got on me again. He says, look, I am the master. You do not think. You signed an NDA telling me that I could think for you. And I go, yeah, I did. You know, a bunch of us did. Even some that don't live in the state now did. And he told me them people that don't live in the state that are his minions are okay people because they know right from wrong, his right, his wrong. And he don't have to get after them. But he said, these people that go in here and think that they can think for themselves, they are wrong. Like I said before, he keeps telling me, all you civilians out there need to apologize to him because he is so wonderful. Why can't you guys understand that? Just apologize to him and move on. You know, the application to be a minion's not that hard to follow. It's a pretty good way to get people to follow you. You don't have to think. He'll tell you when you need to get money, tell you when you don't need money. He'll even help you with your websites and your YouTube channels. If you just become his minion, he will make you rich. I mean, he said he'd make him rich, but I know what he really meant. So why don't you do that? Just apologize and come along for the ride. I don't think you guys like him very much, and I don't know why. He does everything. You know what? He even lets me fill his tractor with gas. Isn't that a good thing to do? Yeah, he even lets me ride his lawnmower as long as I don't leave by the gas. He says, I don't let you think because you take off with the tractor. I said, okay, I agreed with you. I would not think. And I'm not going to think. I will keep doing what you want me to do. Well, and us minions got it made with him. He thinks it's the other way around, but we got it made. We get to clean his cameras. We go up and we'll scrub his cameras and everything for him. That's because we are good minions. Too bad You guys are not. And like I said, I'm in here for one reason and one reason only. That is because you guys are not apologizing to him. Every one of you out there that criticize him gets on here or any other podcast channels in any setting is you need to apologize to him. You need to tell him you will not make him mad anymore. You know, he gets mad and he kicks my butt, and I don't like that. So you guys need to apologize and tell him you will never say anything bad about him again. Because all you guys do is make him mad. And, you know, like I told you, if you come our way, apologize to him, tell him you are sorry, and he can think for you, you would be better off. Simple solution. I don't get why you guys do that. Why do you criticize him? You should not be criticizing my leader. Us minions work hard for him. I don't care we don't get paid much unless we get a channel of our own, then we get some money. But we still have to obey what he's telling us. He is so mad this morning about you people and what's been out there on podcast. He is very, very, very upset with you guys. So knock off being upset and do what he wants you to do. Don't think, and he won't be mad at you. Simple as that. He did tell me, though, he did not want me looking at his main squeeze or his other squeezes. So that's out. He already warned me about that. He would sue me if I kept doing that. You know, why? I don't know. But he is our leader, and we have to do what he says. And he really, really mad at you guys. I expect 100 or more apologies to him from you guys acting the way you act because you have no guts at all by not following him. If you followed him, you'd be so much better off. Come on, follow him. Love life itself. Don't go down this road that you are able to think for yourself. Why would you do that? He's even starting a church in some swampland he has. He is starting a church. It's called Minions Forever, and he's going to be the leader. He's even going to bring in people from other places to preach. Isn't that nice? We got somebody that's going to preach to the minions. I bet you're all jealous, and I think that's part of why he gets mad at you for criticizing him. He knows you're jealous of him. Just apologize and join us and have fun and drink the Kool-Aid with us. Us minions love our leader. It's about time you do too. So apologize to him and tell him you will convert to his way of thinking. Thank you.